It just so happened that we've had some success very early, and we kind of put some added pressure on ourselves and put our names in the history books. Depends on what accomplishments you're talking about. I got quite a few. So as you see right now, I really don't see the importance until I step back and look back and say, hey man, that was a major accomplishment. 70 games is a great record to be a part of, but to say that it's above the championships and the world championships and the national championships and the gold medals, no, I'm not concerned. I think it's been a good test, a good motivation for us for the finishing of the season. I think it's kept us in sharp condition. A lot of times when you capitalize on your opportunities of winning the division, your home court advantage, and all the different things that we won, you tend to relax. Well, in this way, we can stay sharp. I imagine my minutes will diminish a little bit now, being that we accomplished this, but I want to remain playing because I think that's important to have game rhythm and game sharpness. Well, I think, he mentally he challenged us in all different ways, and that wasn't every night. We were mature and adult players, and some of us are veterans to a point where we know how to get ourselves motivated, but when we went through stretches where we really had tough times motivating ourselves, he was very good at giving us a challenge and pushing us when we needed to be pushed. And I think he has so much respect of all the players that you don't have too much rebellious attitudes. It's acceptance, it's a constructive criticism that we accept from Phil, because we feel he's a great leader, and we're willing to go out and fight for him as well as for ourselves. We were very reserved a little bit. We know this is not the ultimate goal. We didn't want to get overboard in terms of our success and how we share that or experience it. But if we win a championship, you'll see a much more enthusiastic party, believe us. Depends on what accomplishments you're talking about. I got quite a few. Well, of my top 10, first championship is probably one. When we go down the list, world championship, then my national championship, then my Olympic, 84. So as you see right now, I really don't see the importance until I step back and look back and say, hey man, that was a major accomplishment. It was very similar to home games. I'm sorry, Milwaukee. We had a lot of fans, and I knew it felt like we were playing at home, but it was gratifying no matter where we did it to get it over and done with. And at least some Chicago people saw us. We can go back home in our own beds and celebrate with our families and our kids, and I'm looking forward to that. I think that's something that I really can say can be established. Each one of us play in our different eras with different teams with different levels of success, and to compare all of them and say one's better than the next, it's an unfair justice to the art or to the artists. Being that Magic Johnson, Wilt Chamberlain, all the guys before me were the artists of this game of basketball, and we've all learned from them and improved the picture to a certain extent. And to say that one improvement is better than all of it, it's an unfair assessment. To win 70 games, we started out to win a championship, and I think that's still our motivation. It just so happened that we've had some success very early and some dominance very early, and here we are at 70 games. And quite naturally, it's going to take some time for this to sink in, because we've been pretty much motivated for winning the championship, which is still our intent, but we just never really wanted to put so much emphasis on winning 70. I think after the time's over with and after we win a championship and have time to look back, 70 games is going to mean a lot. But right now, it's just one of those goals and those achievements in the course of a year that we must pay praise to and be very happy that we have achieved it, but we must still stay focused to try to win a championship. We came out and put a lot of pressure on ourselves to try to end the whole 70 concept right here in Milwaukee. Sorry, Milwaukee, but this is the best opportunity for us to end it was right here, and we kind of put some added pressure on ourselves, and we really didn't seem fluent in rhythm as a team. Everyone tried to do what they could to carry the load, and we ended up making it a lot harder. And Milwaukee came out with nothing to lose. Our offense really wasn't clicking, but we made some big shots. I'm not disappointed at all. I'm very happy we achieved this. Now, if 70 means you're guaranteeing us a championship, then I'll be even more happy. But we know that pressure adds from this point forward because we have put our names in the history books, and I think that's great. I want to continue to do that with the final piece of this puzzle, which is the championship. So my emotion was a little bit different. I really didn't have the same effect as winning a championship. We at least have a breather from you guys. We know it's going to heat back up and the pressure is going to increase. And I think with the breather, we'll be ready to answer some of the stupid questions that we're going to get.